This story is meant for freshers generally. Like what you need to do the mindset you need to have when you're about to gain admission into school or when you're already in school as a freshers. So I made a lot of mistake as a fresher doing my own tenure. I attend what's it called Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, and I study soil science and land management. I'm a Funabite, but alumni Funabite. So I want to tell you this story. This story is all about me. See, if you are a fresher, like Sheshede, newbies in university, and or you are about to gain admission into university, this story is meant for you, honestly. See, when I'm about to gain admission into university, my mom and my dad, they used to advise me. There's one particular advice our mothers and guardians used to give us when we're about to gain admission into school. The Yoruba people say, rántí ọmọ ẹni tó ń ṣe o, má gbàgbé bó ṣe fi lélẹ̀ sí o. You know those kind of advice. That is, when you are going to school, know the kind of people you mingle with, know the kind of people you relate with. Remember where you are coming from. You should face your studies from class to hostel, from hostel to class. See, those are the general advice. Even though when you are still in school, your mom will call you, they will still repeat that same advice to you. See, me, I'm the kind of person that I listen so much to my parent advice. You get, I mean, mommy's boy then. So they advised me that okay, I should, all those kind of they give me. So when I got admission to FUNAB during my under level, I'm a very, very serious student. Like I don't like to make friends with people. I don't want to make friends because I'm scared. I'm scared, like to make friends with bad friends. I don't want to have connection with the bad people. Like to my own perception, see if you dressed clean like a big boy, those kind of big boy things. Everything in my head is that you're a bad boy. Like everything that has to picture in my head is you are a bad boy in school. See, those things like I just abstain from it. So I listen to my parent advice, like okay, from class to hostel, from class to hostel. So during my under level, then I started doing all these kind of things, and everything started working by. And at some point, I get used to school activities. I love to study a lot. Most of the time, I love to study, even though in my room, in my hostel, then I'll always be indoor. I will read. I've read from night to the next morning. Like I always love to read because that is the only thing in my head that my parents advise me on, and I want to like abide on that advice. So what I'm trying to picture here is that see, that is the mistake I made. Listening to my parents and putting everything into actions. I'm not saying you should not listen to them, but at some point there are some things you need to like consider. Like you don't need to, if they're saying you should know what you're doing, blah 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 blah. There's something you need to break down for yourself. Like I know some people will not tell you this, but the street orientation where you are coming from will even let you know. Because see, they said education is the best legacy. See, yes, it is the best legacy, but it is not all. See, if you take the mindset of okay, the way as I'm going to school, I want to be the best in the class. I want to have distinctions. I don't want to make friends. I don't want to see. After the school, life is going to teach you a very, very big lessons. The only thing you can use to survive in this life is connections. Those bad friends that they are telling you to abstain from, those are the people that have high rate of connectivity in the campus. See, they are not bad people. It's just the way you tender yourself to them. See, those are the people that will promote you in whatever you are doing. And don't just rely on education only. Like, okay, hey, I'm going to school, I want to see, make friends. It's just the way you make friends that matters. It's the way you picture. Imagine you're a fashion designer now, for example, and you got admission to universities and you want to drop that fashion. See, carry that fashion designer for head. Like carry am for head, like say you dey up am. Because the bad people are the one that are going to patronize you most. The good one don't have the means. Yes. So you need to make friends. Making friends is the only thing that will survive you after school. So when I was in 200 level and things start getting hard for me, I learned what's it called fashion designer. Yes, I learned it, but at some point it is fucking with my studies. I'm not getting more customers. The environment I am is not really, speaking good for me. I feel like I need to drop this, and I dropped it. Yes, I dropped it. Like in fact, I even sold my machine. I sold my machine. Like yes. So I felt like things are not working well for me, and what do I have to do to bring this down? I felt like okay, let me go back to my study because my CGPA then was very low just because of the fashion designing that I'm doing. So I felt like okay, let me just drop it. That was another mistake that I made. So at some point, I don't have money. Like there's no money with me to survive in school. And I'm seeing some of my friends that are making it large and I started envy them. And at some point I walk up to them like bro. And that was when I was in 200 level. What is the way now? What are you doing? See, there are a lot of people that are learning different kind of things. But due to because you are not making friends among them, like you've classified them as a bad friend that your mommy and your daddy are telling you that okay, this is the bad friend. See, nobody is bad friend. Everybody is finding means to survive in that school. So it just depends on what you are bringing down to them. See, if you want to be a valuable person in your society, like what's it called? If you want to be a useful person in your society, you have to be valuable to them. You have to bring something valuable to the table. So that bad friend that are telling you, you just bring something valuable to that bad friend and see maybe he's not going to buy it in one way or the other. So don't just feel like okay, everybody is bad and you are trying to neglect them, okay, because he's using luxurious cars, because he's dressing fine. What is wrong with you? See, anybody using luxurious cars in one way or the other, see, there are a lot of digital marketers, there are a lot of investors. Yes, there are a lot of investors that are even doing good legitimately, but you don't have ideas because your mindset is like, okay, well, everybody is doing bad things. See, I changed my location when I was in 200 level. I went to somewhere that is closer to the school. So from there, that is when I start, making friends and gaining connectivities, and like my mental things in my head, everything just changed. I was able to discover myself out of the people that I relate with in that kind of environment. So I was not like, imagine I've been doing this thing for a long period of times while I was still in school, like I would have gone far. I would have gone far. Honestly, see what I am doing right now, like just me talking to the cameras and giving different kind of advice. I used to do it back then in school. Like some of girls, they used to walk up to me, like, "Can you advise me on this?" I used to do it. I just feel like it's a normal thing. So at some point, I don't know that you can just speak it to the world and just be yourself. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that if you are a freshers and you are just gaining admission to universities, please and please, nobody is a bad friend. Nobody is a bad friend. It's just the way you make friends with them that will make them bad friend to you. See, people pays people's money in your loan some way. So don't just think that you can do it alone. You can never do it alone. You can never do. See, I don't like people around me making the same mistake that I make. I will always try my best to, don't make the same mistake. But the fact that, I just want to tell the world and I don't know who's going to hear this. Please, if you are a freshers and you are still in school, try to go out, make friends and be valuable to those friends. Don't just make friends for the sake of let's have fun. At some point, you will be ignored and you be the dumb ass among them. So don't just make friends for the sake of, just want to make friends. Make friends and be valuable to them. If they are into tech, sell gadget to them. If they are into one or two things or the other, just be valuable to them. At some point, they will join you to the clique, relate with you, give you some kind of different updates, to level up yourself. This thing that I'm doing here now is somebody that give me the orientation that guy, I love the way you speak, I love the way you talk. You can be doing this thing online, you can be, doing that. I feel like I don't know how to do it. And it prompted me to the AI stuff and I was able to, learn different kind of things from AI. And here I am today doing different and I don't know where this thing is going to take me, but I am not stopping anytime soon because I know I will definitely get there. Yes, definitely. That is a strong affirmation for me. I will definitely get there one day. In as much the consistency is there for you. And I think a lot is going on in my mind. I just don't know how to like picture it for you. But the best fact here from this storyline about me is that don't classify everybody as a bad person. You just be valuable to them and be useful, because if you are valuable to them, they'll be valuable to you one way or the other. People fuck with valuable people. So don't just be useless. If you are useless, you are nobody. Thank you very much, my what's it called? My Oste click then at Funab. I don't know who needs to hear this, but nevertheless, you are part of those that inspired me to be doing this kind of content, like to be on this, because I have a lot of people in my house there. There are some that, the person used to shoot content most of the time, like he doesn't give up. We all know the person. So I know if I mention his name, a lot of Funaba is definitely knowing. His name is, what's it called? He has a stage in, they call him Talk and Do, the Meiji. This guy has, you know, he always inspired me to, do a lot of things. Yes, because he owns a what's it called YouTube page as well. But at some point, I feel like I can do it too. So from there, I think the inspiration come from there, and he has been my number one supporter up till now. So I don't know. I don't know. With someone that is going to light you up to something useful for yourself, and at some point you start earning it. Don't just give up. Don't just give up, because if you give up, there's nobody to pay your bills. There's nobody to. You're still gonna give birth. Have you forgot? And you are going to send your children to school. So you giving up now. What do you want to hold on to? What about the kids that is coming for you, or you don't want to give birth? And who's going to bear the responsibility of that kid? Who? Your father or your mother? It is you. So you just have to put your head on something, and there's no excuse. Nothing should be excuse like, okay, I don't have a good phone, and I can't see that particular phone that you're using to chat. You can start from somewhere. Just do it. Just do it. That is the niche. Just do it, and it will definitely be better one day. But in a nutshell, I will still go back to that my point. Please and please, if you are a freshers or you are in 200 level, in fact 300 level, start making friends. Start getting that connectivity. Like connect. See, it is very easy just to be valuable. That thing that you know how to do best, that you know how to do best, just do it to them. The right people will come and they will put you on the right way, that okay, this is how to earn it, and everything will just start making sense for you. That is life for that. So don't let anybody think you cannot do. You can definitely do it, and you will definitely get that. I think I don't know, but I don't know if you find this story interesting and if it is relatable to you, because a lot of people will definitely one way or the other be in my shoe. Like they will have experienced that. Is going to be like, they'll be like, I die now. See, it is never too late. You can start now. In as much there's still life, you are still breathing. You can do anything. Yes, no limitation. No, there's not like the time has gone. I don't see nobody. See, you can start now and start getting it right now. So don't just think like, okay, time is late. I can't start. See, you can do anything at any fucking time. In as much as life. The only time you cannot do anything is when you are dead. So just do it. Do it. You will definitely get there one day. Thank you.